Jeru featuring Whiskey.
I miss that.
And guess what? That's Yemapon familiarity.
Yeah.
That is Whiskey, typical Whiskey, and it just reminded me of.
And I miss that voice.
It reminded me of, if I talk now, you say that.
When you are pausing, I thought maybe you
reminded you of what?
Eva's boyfriend.
Oh, Caesar.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Like.
So you people will not let Whiskey
No.
rest
It was Headies
because it was the Headies.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I stumbled on it on Twitter the other day, and I'm like, what people like this?
And they were in the front row, and then Caesar got up, Whiskey came in.
He
So
knows,
Eva got
he
up,
knows
said what's
Eva.
up exactly. So Caesar was getting up too, and then Whiskey just.
So what if he did not know Caesar?
No,
Does that mean anything? But you see that person.
You know, people are always wearing glasses in.
So he could not see, was blind, but he could see Eva. But don't try that thing. As you cannot see, as you are blind right now.
He knows Caesar. Caesar practically interviewed him a couple of times, working with that
and people said that.
So was it beef or something?
No, it did happen.
It did happen.
It did happen. You just, hey! And somebody's trying to shake you, but you don't move on.
As you don't move on, you know if you come back,
you
say, my guy, sorry.
You did not see that hand.
I'm just wondering, I really want to respond to you in Pidgin, but we have to keep it as English as possible on this show. But I just like, because you don't move on, but then how quickly can you really move on when the person is literally
like,
next to the
my
person
guy.
You just finished greeting now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So stop. Let's just keep it and say this song really applies to that situation. But also, Whiskey said I was 11 and I was doing things, which is interesting because
it's the wrong things.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, musically. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's just move on and kickstart the entertainment news.
Why is it that you cannot talk very well?
Yes, we start off with this one. Pasuma celebrates daughter who is now a U.S. naval officer. Veteran Fuji musician Wasiu Alabi Odetola, aka Pasuma, is having a proud father moment as he has taken to social media to celebrate his daughter Okoyemi for making it into the U.S. Navy. Pasuma took to his Instagram page to share a picture of her clad in military uniform with the caption, "Congratulations to me, my girl is a Navy now in the U.S. Okoyemi America, congrats my dear daughter. You always make me and your mom proud, always. May God Almighty guide you in your choosing career. Amiya Alawu. Emma Lowao, Ijoba Lawao." Yes, massive congratulations to Pasuma's daughter.
Yeah, I mean, congrats. I want to keep it positive. So maybe
because of because
like this post, I'm like, what are these spellings? How are you spelling Y-O-U-R as Y-H-U-R, always with the Z? Like, I'm like, what's this? Is this an attempt to stay yuppie and feel cool with the youngins? But some youngins have moved on from this spelling. So, Pastor,
have they?
Have they
actually moved on? Some people still spell like that.
It gives me headache. It gives me a headache every time. I used to say it a lot on radio. This is not even trying to. So when you send me messages and then I'm supposed to read it like
you are living Okpeyemi's.
No, how can we?
No, congratulations to Okpeyemi. We're just saying that next time, because it would. If I was the one reading, your name is Olayemi. Starting with H, then add or something. So
I want to say it's Facebook culture, but we have Facebook fans, so let me behave. But yeah, shout outs. I mean, this is a great achievement, and you can tell he's a proud dad. And to put this out there, that's great. It's always nice to. I mean, I think everyone's prayer is to be alive enough to see their children start doing well, and then from this, you start saying, children, family, and all that. Yeah. So it's beautiful. It's a great feat, and yeah, it's nice to see women in the force.
From the comments, they dragged Nigeria a little bit, though. They said, wow, if she was in Nigeria,
he would not,
they go use quota system, pick this one, they're not going to let this one enter.
But that's the truth. That's the truth, and it's so pathetic. In fact, somebody was talking about the award that somebody received for covering or recording George Floyd's, murder.
The lady.
And so I read the comments under that person. Somebody was saying that if it was Nigeria, they would have arrested you for even having that information or something. And we need to do better. We actually really need to do better. It's crazy.
We do need to do better, because people always drag Mabike Dabirera, because they're always like, oh, when Nigerians are doing yes, your thing is diaspora and all that, but when Nigerians are doing great abroad, you talk about it, but you won't. You farms them, but you're not doing it. You guys aren't doing enough for Nigerians here. And so sometimes too, when we look at athletes, when we look at Anthony Joshua, who is very much as British as he is.
Did you see Ogun State Governor's congratulatory message to Anthony Joshua?
Yes.
Like, Ogun State Sport Development is doing great. Anthony Joshua is winning. Yeah.
Really? And then you look at a lot of athletes that we have in Nigeria that should be doing well, but because funds are not going, the structure is not there. It's just so pathetic. Like, well, this topic, we will not leave here.
Apologize, Prince. That
this guy, Divine Oduduru.
That is doing
I'm
great.
so grateful.
Yeah.
I never
experienced it.
Now he's switched up his game in the States. Like he's switched up. So
and that is why some people don't even want you to farm them.
Yes.
So when you want farms them to tell you, yeah, my farm familiarity.
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. See, thank you, Wizkid, for today's soundtrack. Right, moving on to our next story. By the way, congrats to Okwemi, congrats to Pasuma's family as well. Great achievement, great feat. We celebrate with you. All right, moving on to our next story. Chrissy Teigen announces she will never be pregnant again. American model Chrissy Teigen has opened up about the frustration she's going through with her body months after her pregnancy loss. The mother of two took to her Instagram page to also reveal that she might not get pregnant again due to the miscarriage she suffered. Sharing a picture of herself, she wrote, "This is me and my body, just yesterday. Even though I'm no longer pregnant, every glance in the mirror reminds me of what could have been, and I have no idea why I still have this bump. Honestly, it's frustrating.
Wow.
But I'm proud of where this entire journey took my body and mind in other ways. I love being pregnant so much, so much, and I'm sad I never will be again. But I'm lucky to have two amazing little ones who are transforming into big little people and more every single day. Anywho, love you guys, XX." If you would recall, Chrissy Teigen and her husband, John Legend, broke the news in October that they had lost their third child, who they had named Jack, and this was after Chrissy suffered complications halfway through her pregnancy. The celebrity couple got married in 2013, and they shared two children together named Luna and Miles. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is so
Heavy
touching,
one.
emotional, sad, pathetic, and the fact that when you look at the female gender, you look at you look at women, and women are so special in the sense that, you know, before people even say nonsense like, oh, you are adding weight, you are now looking big. There are so many things people go through. Sometimes it might be health issues, it might be you don't know, but then you just open your mouth and you open it and say just anything. You know, look at this person. If she has not come out to say what is wrong with her, I'm sure very soon people will be, what's this thing that is always standing in the middle of your body?
Honeypot, you're actually not too far off. I saw someone the other day, I hadn't seen her in a while, and I didn't know she had lost a baby, and she still had the bump. And so I saw her, but again, because I have sense, and so I didn't talk about it. I was just like, "Oh, how far? You're looking good." And she just kept, like, there was a pause for her waiting for me to, you know, say that. She was like, didn't they tell you? And I said, "Tell me what?" She was like, "I lost the baby. Can't you still say I have the bump?" I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Like, I didn't know. I legitimately thought she was pregnant. You know, so I didn't talk about it, but it was just very, very sad. And talking about this really breaks my heart, because I know some people are like, oh, even when she opened up about the miscarriage, miscarriage. When she opened up about it, people were like, oh, you're even taking pictures, you're still doing photo shoots, because it was well photographed, and, you know, people had a lot of crazy things to say, and you might even think, oh, you have two kids, why are you feeling bad about you know, you can't have kids again? But at the end of the day, you had a pregnancy and you were hoping to carry it to term, and you lost that, so your joy was cut short in that sense. And to still have the bump, you're reminded of that for a while, and that's till, in case, if it doesn't go down, then it might never go down.
See, the worst thing is she has lost the baby, and she will still be lactating somehow.
Yes.
Because I've seen someone like that who lost the baby, and the person was still, I mean, different things that are reminding you of, and then somebody just sees you or runs into you and says,
see your belly, you don't add, though. You have added. Added what? Go and add sense. Okay, I'm done.
Wow.
Any comments?
Yeah, it's just crazy what people go through. I remember when the U.S. presidential election, when they declared Joe Biden the winner, herself and her husband were jubilating. They went on the road in their car, jumping up and down, but deep down they are going through a whole lot. It's just crazy that she just had to share this female gender. People are going through a lot.
Meghan Markle also opened up about the miscarriage. It's crazy how many people go through it, but not as many people talk about it. Big ups,
it's true.
Big ups, Meghan Markle.
It takes a lot to even talk about it.
It does.
I mean, because there are situations that when you're still going through it, you can't even talk about it. You just leave it. Then when you're comfortable to talk about it,
and you're on the other side
of it.
Very true.
All right, moving on to the next story. Tekashi 6ix9ine sued over his involvement in armed robbery. Controversial American rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine has been hit with a new civil lawsuit for his involvement in a New York City armed robbery which happened in 2018. The plaintiffs, Sekata Wonza and Kevin Dozier, are claiming that 6ix9ine was present when his Stray 9 Bloods associates ambushed them on April 3rd, 2018 in Manhattan. The victims, who also work as publicists, say they were at the studio when 5 armed men pulled up in an SUV and demanded them to get on the ground before taking their belongings, which included master recordings and hard drives with clients' information. The plaintiffs claim they were ambushed because 6ix9ine and his fellow gang members mistakenly believed they were affiliated with Rap-A-Lot Records. The lawsuit also says that although Tekashi didn't do the robbing himself, he did record the entire incident from an SUV that was waiting outside while his cohorts from the 9 Stray Blood did all the dirty work. Just so you know, 6ix9ine pleaded guilty to this crime and other charges as part of his deal with prosecutors during his racketeering trial. Sekata Wonza and Kevin Dozier are asking the rapper to pay up for the assault, battery, and emotional distress they suffered during their encounter. Reacting to the drama, 6ix9ine attorney Lazaro said they would defend this lawsuit vigorously.
Right. When I saw this, I laughed. I laughed a bit because I'm like, you know, we talked about this when he snitched in quotes, and we're like,
we're even afraid
that this
for him that when it comes out.
And it's just so crazy that and this is why, like, getting involved in gang stuff, violence, and all these things doesn't really pay, because sometimes you end up reaping the, well, not reaping in this sense, but like you end up I guess reaping, just in a negative sense, reaping the rewards much later. I mean, you feel like, okay, I've confessed, yes, I'm covered. But these people are
my guys.
I won't be surprised if his gang guys who are upset with him are the ones even running these guys up to it.
See, I won't even be surprised that they would give him some years. It would be like film trick.
No, what Tekashi has been doing right now, coming out after snitching, he has been teasing a whole lot of people, looking for trouble, flaunting cash and everything. Whereas, and sadly, he was just recording this so-called robbery. He didn't. And because it's you that they know, and you're flaunting cash, pay us the money. I think that time you broke my head. I'm distressed. Oh.
And I think
I'm emotionally distressed.
And people are not still happy with him.
I
think the other day was the one who offered to donate to the orphanage.
The orphanage. They said no.
Keep your money.
Keep your money. We don't
dirty
want
money
it.
and
We
blood
don't
money.
want. I mean, do better.
It's so crazy, and he had actually already confessed to this particular crime as well. But still, it's still coming back.
So I'm sure from this one, people will not say, should be 6ix9ine was, and he actually confessed, 6ix9ine, battery, assault, emotional.
I'm so worried.
Please, how much do you want to sue him? Like $5 million.
And you're flaunting wealth as well, which makes people want to actually come for the money. That's what I'm always saying.
Don't do social media.
Do you think he would ever learn? Like, that thing is just in his DNA.
He's a young boy now. It's just
exuberance, youthful exuberance.
Exactly.
He gangster though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently gangsters don't snitch, and he did.
Pharrell was saying, I was watching a recent interview. Pharrell said, I will snitch. You don't do anything near me. He said, don't do anything near me.
So they're real G's. You find real G's, and they're still. I mean, gangsters. That's
Pharrell has never claimed gangster. To be fair,
but you know that I don't think someone like Snoop Dogg would do that.
He won't. That's why he was saying. That's why he was
saying. But Tekashi says Snoop Dogg did some. He did some snitching. No. When they were dragging themselves back and forth, he said, how were you able to come out of jail that time? You snitch. Jay-Z snitch. Everybody snitch. I'm a snitch too.
But this one is too.
This one was open.
Too childish, like too messy.
This one was open.
So you won't have snitched. That's what you're telling me.
I'm not saying that, but I think that.
How many years? Do you remember how many years he stood a chance at getting in prison? Snitch, don't do bad thing near me.
But don't do bad thing near me, because I'm even the one.
I will even tell you, I don't like people that know me, people that are close to me know that I do my best not to like.
Why did you do
I will say, so I'm not exactly.
I will come and face you. I don't even know how to talk about people behind them. I will tell you if you like hate me. If you like, people who know me.
There's this person in my life, she's always like, please don't me call my mom, I'm going to be out late. I'm not calling your mother for you.
Go!
You want me to lie? I won't.
You know I cannot lie. And I will now not pick her mother's call. It's so...
It's so bad that if you even enter while I'm talking about you, I'll go and face her.
It was today. I thought you were here.
I was talking about somebody before you came in. She now said, hey, you are even here now. Let me tell you what I was just saying. He was not, and I'm sure he was just wondering. She now said, so that you will not say I'm always talking back. And he said, what are you talking? I didn't say that. She said, no, I'm thinking it in my mind. I cannot laugh. And there is small fire under their backside. They already started confessing I wish.
I'm done.
I'm done too. We're done with the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to take us back to this day in entertainment history on Rewind. Let's go.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1964, shooting begins on The Cage, the pilot for Star Trek. And finally, in 1970, Walt Disney's Aristocrats is released. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
I know I'll never love another woman, that's why. I can never love another woman, that's why. When I think about you leaving, I find myself grieving. Though it seems deceiving, I'm still believing. Girl, you stay
With me forever.
Continue.
They couldn't give us this song for finish the lyrics. They went to give us what they
But
give
this
us.
song,
but
guess what? This song can be tricky because sometimes you just jump to where the
the drum verses.
Me, I was already saying that's why, and you never even reached that.
We're not there yet. Shout out Star Plus. So
Shout out.
Tidot is pursuing a solo career now.
And Shippy and Zilla still performing.
Yes, and they're still
They have one
performing.
ad that you love singing a lot.
Yes, so I do love it too. Yeah. So why are you doing your face like that?
Oji was judging me. I was singing it one day and I was like, I can't remember how
Even there are some ads that there is a particular one too that is very ras like this that I like. Opo, something.
No, wait now. It's sitting comfortable.
Yeah.
Oji was like, what are you doing?
So the thing is, those things they actually come to you like normal songs
But
because you've heard them over and you love them.
singing it. That's the
I
problem.
go, Grandma Gelo that tell you that everybody kept talking about.
Welcome back to the show.
Don't make your ad money.
Please, Jerry, and be happy. Do whatever pleases you.
It's Christmas Eve. Do what makes you happy.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for Tweetville, not talking about him.
What's wrong with your tummy?
like
Why
the
did you
shirt.
have to rub the tummy?
Inundu me.
Me
Me do. I apologize. I apologize. Okay, Inu
So
me do.
he was supposed to say I am happy. He said I have stomach upset.
I love it.
Inu me do.
Tell them it's because you're Spanish.
Yeah, I'm not Nigerian, so I apologize. Inu me do. Inundu me. Inu me do. Anyways, let's just get to the truth. It's not.
This one. I'm going to drag like a bag of rice after this show.
Oh, do more meaning.
Undu mo menino.
You don't do me.
Yeah, it's Tweetville. It's Tweetville time. Benjamin
I'm a Spanish boy. Spanish Santa. OJ, I saw a picture on Instagram where you uploaded a new one. But you didn't put any of your dead captions. Yeah.
No, that would be my PA though. I guess she's one that uploaded it for Christmas.
Your PA.
You do have a PA?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's very diligent with her job.
Oh, wow.
Do you pay her?
Yeah.
And she posts you like once in a blue moon and she's very diligent.
And you pay her.
So what she decided to do this time is, you've not posted, I will post it. So so there's a picture there. I'll probably go and check it out.
Interesting.
I'm not online.
Oh, wow.
But it's Tweetville time, not me time. Benji_Fernandez put up this post and it says, selling health insurance in Africa is hard. Your competition is literally Jesus. In many African countries, less than 2% of the population have health insurance.
That's right. Somebody still said it today. I was saying something about corona and you should post that in Jesus' name. I said, don't give me that thing.
The blood don't finish for Nigeria. The blood. I play the blood. Any smart in they'll buy new TV.
So
the blood.
Don't even think I don't love Jesus.
The blood on this TV, so that
I
NEPA
love
will not
Jesus,
take it.
but what I'm saying here is that people can abuse Jesus.
The blood. Yeah.
Nigerians especially.
Yeah. So we don't do health insurance.
It's very sad though that we don't less than 2% of the population.
Did I tell you somebody who was saying that? Why is it that when people travel out of the country,
yes,
we
even
they are less religious, not spiritual. They are less religious.
70% of what they are crying over.
They have it. Social amenities.
let's just move on before your pastor will come and drag you. And so this is a picture of Anne Hathaway, and the caption is, when it says, I'm so glad you're not one of those crazy girls. And she's just looking at you like,
just wait.
Honeypot.
Oh, mommy! You don't know me. You don't know me.
But I won't say it. It's just in my mind.
So this official expression.
Yes. But why
are you laughing?
Maybe you never know.
Let's just move on.
Yeah,
so according to OJ, I have casted like this.
You have casted. You don't cast.
At Twice Official put up this picture and this post, and it says, person was supposed to do Christmas for me. Don't see me for video where I display money near white Benz. Benz when not be my own. Money when they give me to spray. I beg now. No, but just social media, money no day.
What sort of thing is this? And then you have him like, I think this is like a wahala be like bicycle type
like,
situation.
Which kind wahala enter like this? And you know those flaunting like near white, how do you now want to tell someone?
In real life, my bicycle and they ride though.
Just finish and go and kneel down beside that person. They gave me this money.
Social media.
Now social media.
I just want fly for social media. I don't get. I mean with 2K.
But what finished me is near white Benz. Not it's like I'm just beside it. I just happen to be here.
Not my own. About white cars.
No.
So I know, right?
Affluence.
You know.
Let's just move on. Yeah, I wonder how you would do it. So somebody put up this post saying, hey guys, I'll be on vacation from December 24, 2020 to January 1st, 2021. I would like to ask for your guidance. I'm looking for a cozy place without crowds and preferably on the beach, an all-inclusive resort. I will try to spend about $5,000 to $10,000 between accommodation and food to enjoy the end of the year in peace and without exposure to COVID. Do you know where I can get the money?
So I thought from the beginning that
mented, yes. The guidance you need.
Wasted.
You wasted my time. I was even like, wow.
$5,000.
Wow.
Chilling.
Wow, chilling. I was even like, please, oh, this person.
Where is this place?
Where is this place?
Can we pop by?
You know,
but then,
like,
do you have a boo?
Can I be the boo?
I did not know that at the end of the day, the person was going to say,
do you know where I can get the money?
That's the guidance I was asking for.
Yeah,
like
$5,000 to $10,000.
Like really?
Emoji. Running now.
Yeah, $5,000.
You spend euros.
So I would like this kind of life. OJ,
in a pandemic.
help me.
What's the government? Shout out to the government for locking those resorts, all those clubs and bars. Everybody have family time. Stay with your family. Eat indoors. Enjoy the family time.
OJ, you sound broke. I thought you said they
it's not broke. It's the pandemic we are dealing with right now in the world.
Said private beach where I can.
The government locked everywhere. Be in your house with your family. Have family time.
Was it not yesterday that somebody said we got for lockdown? No, I don't find money for bullshit.
You just say, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Stay at home.
Stay at home. Do your duty at home. Nowhere for straight.
Let's just move on. Somebody put up this post and it says 9K for live chicken. That's 9,000 for live chicken. Please, how much is the one in coma? I don't like live chicken.
I can't stand you guys.
How much is chicken
what? My brother. I did buy in kilos. Maybe like one kilo,
People
2
don't do
kilos.
live. I had somebody having conversation like, why would I be buying live chicken now when I can just say, give me laps.
Yes,
just
yes. So, and I'm sure our mothers, wherever they are, just like, child, the world has spoiled. Because Christmas was always kill the chicken and everything.
Can you do that
But
thing?
now, my brother, what am I looking for up and down? Why are you crying? This is IDK syndrome from tears.
I can't kill chicken.
Yeah. You can't?
Nah.
I
Spanish.
saw a chicken that they were giving drip.
That's animal cruelty.
They were like, please, you must not die. What do you want me to eat on Christmas Day?
We must chop you.
What do you want me to eat on Christmas Day?
Stay with us, stay alive. Don't go.
So I can't kill chicken.
But why can't you kill chicken?
Animal cruelty.
It was the thing that
it's animal cruelty.
The men in our homes did it when we were growing up.
But it's animal cruelty. I'm not from here. How many people be? No, that's a pet.
You're so posh. I can't.
Yeah, that's a pet. Yeah, Tweets by Dre put up this post and it says, a woman's greatest perfume is the fragrance of a man's success. Yes,
not our own.
Yes, and at Fishbowl of Wine says, a woman walks by, everyone holds their noses up As if smelling something, she turns confused. Someone there says, your husband just got promotion, Abi. We know. Like, whoever came up with this post.
But like, whoever came up with the one under, I'm weak.
No, this one they met. So, Shebu, you are met.
This one.
Let's just meet together.
He met him at his place of mint because what?
A woman's greatest perfume.
She walks by. What's that smell?
Feminists will not like this thing.
And people should just stop that
What's that
nonsense
smell?
already.
Your husband's success?
Your husband just bought a new car. Oh, rubbish.
Kai.
Let's just move on. Somebody put up this post and it says, this landlords want 2020 prizes with 1993 kitchens and bathrooms. Yes, for those of you that go to look for houses in Lagos or wherever.
And speaking of landlords, I just want to rant on behalf of
we're not
a few people that I know that are having landlord-tenant situation. Yo, my heart goes out to you guys, man. I know what you've been dealing with, and
I thought
landlord in Lagos.
I thought about it recently, and I'm like, no, landlord in Lagos should do better.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe landlords generally.
I am one. Don't insult us.
And the fact that everybody would feel like, okay, so one of these days, I'm going to have a house. Like, I now know the reason people run away from houses that have landlords live in them.
Yes.
Like what? They can't carry their eyes away from certain things.
Why are you coming?
You're very lucky.
Why are you just coming now?
Yes.
Don't you know there's no security in the country?
But I was very lucky when I was serving. I had a landlord, but he was in the same compound, but he was like on the other side.
So you will not know when you're opening his
But like
gates.
he also didn't even.
That person's just civil.
Yes.
That
And I was
landlord is
very
just
impressed,
civil.
yeah.
The ones that you open their gates. Oh God, why are you moving around?
Is it only gates? I mean, you
When are
see
you
somewhere
coming
that is
back?
meant to be like security post, and they will say that it is one room
Kitchen.
and parlor.
That is your kitchen. This is your room. Okay, where is the kitchen? That place that you pass.
They just use all the opportunity in this Lagos.
But the fee is 2020
And when
fee.
you now come to a place like Ketu where there will be no parking space.
Yes,
And
very
then
narrow
they will now
roads,
be,
yeah. Very true. Very, very true.
Let's just move on. Somebody put up this post and the caption is, Dear love of my life, borrow me part of my bride price.
Because this Christmas,
No money anywhere, man.
the waiters are looking. I care.
It's like me, I saved money somewhere. I'd been going there to remove small.
That's not you like
I
that.
did not want to, but the situation is.
Where did you say? With your
Polo.
husband, with your future babe? Eh?
Wait, you saved it in his hand.
Yeah, I think you can take one more. Yeah.
Yes, you see my son put up this post and it's a father-daughter conversation and the daughter is saying, Daddy, look at me, I can swim, I'm a mermaid. Then me, that's the dad, muttering under my breath. You are not a mermaid in Jesus' name. You need sokuso.
So it's amazing. Always posting
Yeah.
about chronicles in his daughter.
So this is Nigeria again. I mean,
can swim, I'm a
Nigerians, you know
mermaid.
that thing they say that. Are you the last in the queue?
No,
In Jesus'
I'm not the
name,
last.
I am not the last.
Oh.
I am the head and not the tail.
I did it to somebody
Okay,
yesterday.
but
by the
Baba,
way.
on the queue, that's what
Yeah,
we're talking
the
about.
last.
Wait, what did you do?
I forgot the conversation we were having. The person said you will go last. I said, no, I cannot go last.
Oh,
I'm
it
the
was
head.
on
But
this.
you're
It was
Spanish.
years ago, and then it was
yeah.
Amanda who said it to
Yeah,
you.
I said,
no,
But you're
no.
Spanish. You guys don't do stuff like that.
So,
You're the
so
explainer, not
people
saying-
like you, I'm rubbing up, see all the rubbish that people are teaching me. Now I'm
When
saying
in-
what you
when in
used to
Rome,
say.
eh?
Yeah, behave like Romans. You just look at what you people talking. Ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen, I'm done with Tweet
Wow.
and of course we are done with the first half of
Just
the show.
a wow.
We'll be back for more right here on the show.
Can we see your passport?
With my father's please.
Welcome back, y'all. Yeah, been enjoying the show, having good laughs, and of course dancing and grooving to some Christmas music. Yes. Okay, guys. So now it's time for us to share our acts of kindness. OJ did his 2 days ago.
started
I did
Monday.
mine on Monday. Yeah, OJ did his on
Tuesday.
Tuesday, and Amanda did hers yesterday. So of course, if you are following, then you know that the noise pausing is honeypot. But before we get to honeypot zone, guys, remember that we want to know what you've done recently or what has been done for you recently. What acts of kindness have you experienced or meted out recently? We're taking your responses on social media. It's at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC. We're going to be talking about yours tomorrow since we've done
All
ours
of them.
this week. Yes.
All of them.
All right. So if they gave you money or you gave, don't share your face. So
Or don't share your account details.
because what will happen after, we cannot,
Yeah.
we don't have lawyer on our
Wow.
team. All right, honeypot.
Okay.
So what did you do to somebody? What did somebody do?
What somebody did.
Oh, of course.
All right. This is just one of the many things that particular person.
Oh, she Anon.
Who is the person?
Male or female? Who is the person then, male or female?
When I was asking OJ the other time, Did he answer me?
It's true.
And now don't even do
do
your head like Tolo head that you're doing to
But
the
you're
front.
not like me now. You always say
Hey. Let me do my thing in peace.
I do your thing.
So this person just randomly, maybe, you know, somebody studying you and knowing what you like, and we never even talked about this, and that person said to me that, okay, I've got some books for you and I'm going to send the books to you. And I received the books in Nigeria. I mean,
the person's not here.
No.
Hey,
and so I received the books, and when I received the books, I did not just receive the books. So I talked about multivitamins and all that. So I had multivitamins in it, and then I had nails, beautiful nails. Like the person must have studied me and know that I have like beautiful nails. I saw nails. In fact, I saw eyelashes, curler, and I'm like, wow. So it was such a big deal to me, especially with the fact that, you know, it was pandemic, or it's still pandemic this year. Like, of course, you know what is happening around the world. And, you know, if you are outside Nigeria and you want to send stuff to people, you know how far it took, especially with the fact that it was during that time. And because that person had mentioned it to me, even after months, and I'd forgotten, because of course I could pardon the person because of everything. And I didn't even keep any money in your hands. So if you decide not to do it, and the person calls me up like, oh, this courier so has gotten in touch with me that it has gotten to Nigeria and they need you to do this and do that. In fact, I still paid my money to, you know, clear the stuff and receive it. But guess what? This person refunded me. I was like, because it's a gift, so you don't even have to sweat it.
The person refunded you the money that you paid for the courier.
Do you understand? Like, that's
who is this person?
Like,
are you done?
And,
no, she's not done. No.
And I'm just so grateful. I feel this is very thoughtful. I appreciate the kindness. I love the fact that I would just be there and then I'll receive fresh flowers, and I'm like, this made me feel special. Like, if I had to put together you know, a list of people who made my 2020 a beautiful one,
it would be number one.
This person would be among
you know what's
the
killing
people
me?
who are,
you're here saying he will be, she's saying this person. I will not reveal the gender. I
was waiting for her to say.
Are you done?
So I got a lot of things. I got cupcakes. So I can just receive calls like, oh, I learned it's raining in Nigeria and I do not want you to stress.
Take umbrella. I'll send umbrella for you.
I get food delivered on my doorsteps, and I'm like, okay. So
what did this person do on your birthday?
Oh God, no, I don't even want to go there. It was beautiful. So what I just want to say is that I really do appreciate this person, because you know that thing about, oh, you must give me something before I give you something. It's not the case in this situation at all. So I can see the genuine, you know, kindness, and I really, really do appreciate. I am not that person who says, oh, what have you? I mean, no. I really do appreciate. This made me feel extra special. And
I really do appreciate him.
No, she said, I really do appreciate. I said, she's swallowing the pronoun. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, Honeypot, I have a few questions.
Thank you.
I have a question or two for you as well, but we'll come into that. Honeypot.
Hey, I'm not the one that is sharing.
The first question is, what did this person do for you in July for your birthday? I'm curious.
I got so many things for my birthday.
Oh, okay, that you can't remember the one the person did.
No. I can remember what the person did, but I got so many things from the person.
Okay, that I can't uncountable. You can't start.
So I can't start to
sitting down.
Yes.
Talk about your
Does the person have
male or female?
What is your business, Foladele? Because I've been looking at your face before I've been asking, this girl, is she a gossip? Is she not a gossip? But you'll never mind your business. So because the way your nose is pointing at, I know that there is something that you are sniffing up and down.
Thank you.
What exactly is your business?
Thank you so much. Moving on.
Does the person
it's time
have
for a recap
sister?
Of the news. OJ,
so what would you have done if the person had a younger sister?
Rain is falling here. They can send food to me.
I wanted to ask you that. What have you done?
Move
You're
on,
shameless. You're shameless. Moving on.
OJ, can you see your life? Small thing. I say, OJ, do something for me. Do give away for me.
Moving on. It's time for a quick
recap
of the entertainment news. Hey!
OJ, you're shameless. I just want you to know that you are shameless.
How?
What have you done for someone? See what men are doing for Honeypot.
I didn't say men.
Moving on.
She's not content.
Did I say men?
It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
Yes, we started off with this one. Pasuma celebrates daughter who is now a U.S. naval officer.
Yes, then we told you Chrissy Teigen announces she will never be pregnant again.
Yes, sad one right there. And of course, we talked about this one. Tekashi 6ix9ine is sued over his involvement in armed robbery.
OJ. Then when Onipo was talking, OJ, wait. When Onipo was talking, you said Ose no Boala. Is that what people say in Spain?
Somebody used to say to this studio,
guys,
so I left it.
A bit. Stay tuned. The show continues.
Say in Spain.
Bring it back one time. Oh yeah. Bring it. Anambra. Port Harcourt, Lagos. To the
Meta.
Y'all embarrass me.
What?
Y'all embarrass me on live TV.
OJ.
I'm trying to sound British right now.
This is British? Wait, do Spanish, let me hear.
Abuelitas! Leave me, free me. Is that how you say you do Yoruba?
OJ, don't do it again. I'm just begging you.
I apologize.
Because when you get outside, you now say you know me. Please.
I apologize.
Thank you so much.
Baki W, Butemeta, great out from there. Baki's career just went
skyrocketed.
Love.
A cover.
A cover.
A remix.
I'm telling you.
No.
It was a good one for him, definitely. It was a very good one for his career.
Yes. All right, guys, it is time for Where Are They Now? Let's take a look at who we are talking about today. So stay here with us.
It's Where Are They Now? X Project. X Projects is a synergy between Nigeria's Majid Akinwumi Akinwe Majid and Sierra Leone's Aziz Mohammed Kamara Sles and Sali Umaru Sindi Sal. The group was formed in 2000 with Majid as band leader. They had a strong standing ambition to define standards for Afro, R&B, hip-hop and dancehall tunes. Their debut album, Tumba Dance, was originally released in Freetown in 2004, while their second effort, Dance For Me, was released in Sierra Leone in early 2005 and in Nigeria in August of 2005. In 2005, the group released their second debut album, Dance For Me, and had smash hits with songs like Ayemi and Tumba Dance Remix, the Yoruba version. Ayemi became the most requested love song on every major radio station in the country, and Tumba Dance has continued to electrify every club and party to this day. The group was also nominated for an Amen Award for the Best New Group 2005 and 2006. They were also nominated for Kora Awards for Best Artist Group 2008-2009. There's no doubt that the group came to make a great impact in Africa as a whole. At the time in the music industry where people were yearning for hip-hop songs of Nigerian content, X Project came out bustling with the hit song Lorile in 2008. And the song was on the airwaves for a very long time. X Project later faded off the music scene, but came back with a song titled Azuka, although it didn't do as well as Lorile. Would this trio release a new jam soon? Well, we're here for it. Now you know where they are now.
You're passing the song, man.
Okay, welcome back, guys. Yeah, X Project right there, and of course, Lorile was a smash, massive. But of course, they ended up being banned, I believe.
Yeah, because of
that. But the thing is that when it's streets, don't worry. Even if you like, don't play it on radio and TV.
They will hear it there.
But you know that cable TV will play it. Yeah. And guess what? Again. People in the streets will continue to listen to it. So.
And sometimes how long it takes to get banned, the song would have already gone and had its impact.
But what I always just like to tell artists is that they should take a cue from people abroad. What they do is that they always have the clean, the dirty. I mean, we used to do that Express that time, you know. It's Song Express, and then we would have different from radio, and then you would have Radio Express, and then you have different. So you know which one to pick. It will not be your fault if you go and play
very true. And also, I think one thing that people might not have known is that there were 3, and 2 of them were Sierra Leoneans, and 1 was Nigerian. That's the lead singer.
I'm sure people thought that they are all.
That's very interesting. So so the lead singer Majid moved to the States, and of course the other 2 were now.
We know the music.
But the thing is that we keep talking about this thing. How sometimes, yes, you have it in you. You want to do music forever, and especially with the fact that in this climb things don't pay out like that. You can be very, very brilliant, but you're like, will you sit on that thing and don't do other things? Especially with the, I believe that people have more than one talent. So if you want to do other things, you think that you're done with this and you want to move on to other things, fine, move on. All the best. You have our blessings, especially because you even made us happy.
All right, let me try to sound like radio presenters. Talking about moving on, when we come back from this break, it will be time for today's Daily Top 5.
Hi guys, my name is Idia Ice and I'm an actor. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Keep watching E-Splash.
What's popping, guys? I go by the code name Dremo, and I'm wishing Entertainment Splash a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe, sanitize. Pretty yeah.
Shout out to my E-Splash family, yes, my indirect family. God bless you guys for all you do for us, all the entertainment. And from myself and Neptune Records, we say Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! So thank you guys. Shout outs Idi Isen, Dremo, and Neptune for the shout outs. Yes, thank you.
Yes, moving on swiftly, ladies and gentlemen, we told you yesterday that getting cozy and watching Christmas movies is one of the best ways to get into the holiday spirit. No matter what genre you are in the mood for, there's an endless list of holiday films to choose from. This list of Christmas movies we put together features classic and modern options, and whether you're watching them for the first time or the 100th time, they remain epic.
Yes.
They are also some of the highest grossing Christmas movies ever. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Yes, we start off with this one, Home Alone. Yes, this 1990 American Christmas family film stars Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, John Hurd, and Catherine O'Hara. The film follows Kevin, an 8-year-old boy who must defend his home from 2 burglars after his family accidentally leaves him behind on their vacation. Check this out.
You little creep! I'm gonna kill it!
Yo, throwback, like that is a proper throwback. And I just want to say, so this one made me a bit like, is it possible to forget a whole child? But the way they even like spun it around, I think like just shout outs to Hollywood. The quality of a movie like that in 1990, like that story, the way that they made it. I mean,
I totally
fantasy,
agree.
but yeah.
I totally agree. The fact that, it's nostalgic, and, you still remember some lines. You're just excited.
I remember it so vividly.
I've watched this, like, I can't count.
Yeah.
Like, when I was watching the trailer, and I remembered when Kevin now said, he now moved around, because the night before they traveled, the family pissed him off. So he was saying, I hate my family. I wish they can all disappear. So when he woke up in the morning, he now moved around. He now jumped about, say, I made my family disappear. Classic, man, classic.
So you were looking for Christmas movies to watch the other day.
No, so this one, Home Alone, there was Home Alone Part 1, there was Part 2, Part 3. But
behavior.
Oh my gosh. But then we never got tired.
We never did.
Never.
All right, next one on our list, Jingle All The Way. Yes, this Christmas family comedy film stars Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad as 2 rival fathers, workaholic Howard Langston and stretched out postal worker Myron Larrabee. Both desperately try to purchase a Turbo Man action figure for their respective sons on a last-minute shopping spree on Christmas Eve.
From the director.
Don't be like Howard and don't be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, who left it too late to get a gift. Yeah. Because someone was like, oh, you left it too late. So if you have not got your Christmas gift for the person, you want to stop it. But yeah, this is cruise for me because I mean, like, okay, so Sinbad, I mean, he's a comedian, so his face, he has funny faces. But for Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm like, with your hair, you look like a responsible human being, and then you're here fighting over toy. Oh, jeez, man.
I love the storyline of this particular one because he ended up So they just had one toy between two fathers,
Yeah.
and the boy now gave the other father, like, take, you can give it to your son. I have the real Turbo Man at home, because they now use his own father as the action figure for the city. So he had the real Turbo Man, then he gave the other one the toy. Amazing.
So cute.
Lovely movie.
From the 90s as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Cute for days.
Yes. Number 3 on our list, Elf. Yes, this comedy film starring Will Ferrell in the lead role centers on Buddy, a human who was adopted and raised by Santa's elves. He learns about this and heads to New York City to meet his biological father, while also spreading Christmas cheer in a world of cynics in the process.
Sorry, your car's pretty.
Will Ferrell is Elf.
Yo, Will Ferrell is a mess.
Character.
Like, yes, he has that Jim Carrey vibe. Jim Carrey with the funny faces. Will Ferrell can just be a silly human being. It's just like, you're an adult.
Are you not
behave.
old?
Yes. Yeah, and it was up. And it was like, yeah, Mumu, I was saying, behave. But this was crazy. It was a comedy, of course. Someone was talking about this the other day, and they're like, oh, Will Ferrell's acting was somehow. But I'm like, when you're looking out for a Christmas movie, you're not, yeah, it's just for feel-good vibe. It's not for, So this was, I remember this one very well, All right, still throwing it back. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, On the outskirts of Whoville lives a green, revenge-seeking Grinch who plans to ruin Christmas for all of the citizens of the town. This fantasy comedy film was the first Dr. Seuss book to be adapted into a full-length feature film.
You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Green.
Yeah, I love that one right there.
Zero joy. Oh my gosh. And I think there's still people like that. They're just like, Christmas.
I know.
Grumpy.
But the thing is that I think
our own Grinch is no money to do Christmas. So it's not that they are grumpy. They are grumpy that.
No. But the thing is that some people are just like that. So they'll just say like, but I'm like, this thing that is just brief. You will not now enjoy and live in the moment. You allow something to pass you by.
I actually do agree that there's a movie there's a series I'm watching Dash and Lily, and the guy in it is a bit of a Grinch. He has a Grinch vibe where it's like, oh, Christmas, everybody doing carols and doing this.
There are
and
people
that.
like that.
Yeah, so there are people that are just hate that.
money no day.
You think so, Abi?
Yeah.
Corona and money.
Some people don't just have joy, zero joy.
Yes, wrapping up the top 5, The Holiday. Yes, 2006 movie. This rom-com stars Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz as two lovelorn women from opposite sides of the Atlantic Ocean who arrange a home exchange to escape heartbreaking during the Christmas and holiday season.
We might as well be honest with each other. Just tell me. And I probably won't remember me anymore.
Sorry about that. It was accidental.
Yeah. I would really love to try this switch with somebody though.
Yeah?
Yeah, switch with PDD's son. He comes to Nigeria, then I go there.
I hope it doesn't go wrong.
It cannot go wrong.
What do you mean you hope it doesn't go
wrong? It can never go wrong for me.
It will not happen. Okay, but your guys with Jay now, Jay-Z, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, this was a star-studded one. I remember it, and I actually do want to watch it again. Jack Black, absolute mess. Kate Winslet, of course, Cameron Diaz and Jude Law. Yeah, star-studded ones. And I always like those Cameron Diaz movies. Love, cute things. Yeah. So this was definitely a classic for me, and I definitely want to watch it again. Maybe I'll just go this weekend.
Yes.
Too many movies to watch, man.
I know.
So there's no need watching these new ones. Jingle,
which one are you going to rewatch?
Jingle Jangle.
No. Please watch Jingle
Jangle. You know only
Home Alone 1, 2, 3.
You watch all 3 this weekend.
I'll watch Turbo Man.
Okay.
I don't even know the real title. I just call it Turbo Man. I'll watch that one.
But I don't know whether the one I am watching right now, that is Virgin River, is what to watch during Christmas.
It's not for Christmas. Sad at the end.
Are you serious?
In a pandemic.
I will not be sad in Jesus' name.
Amen. Right.
In the name of the Lord Jesus, I will not be sad.
Okay. Right. The time has come for us to leave. Sadly, But before we go, okay, it's time.
I will not still be sad.
True. Happily.
Yeah.
Ever after. Guys, major shout outs to Blesses Art Home and Events Management for our set decoration. Thank you so much. Also, guys, we are currently running a giveaway on our social media pages, courtesy our Fearless Energy Drink friends. So go to our TVC Connect on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, #EastPash on TVC to find out how you can win what we are giving away.
Oh, you give away.
We have do giveaway. Go on. Win the giveaway.
Do money too.
OJ is his name. Honeypot is her name, and she hides the gender or the pronoun.
It's a guy. She said it's a guy.
Oh, okay. She said it.
Oh, so that's what you're still talking about.
OJ is his name. He does not have money to give gifts to people. Honeypot receives a lot of them, and my name is Poladile, guys.
Don't make it, please. So I beg go. Please squeeze money in my hand.
There's Corona.
Sanitize it and squeeze.
Happy Christmas Eve, guys. Okay.